Hey guys, and welcome back to Skyrim Mod Reviews. This week I have for you Silverstead, a Buildable Dwemer home. Now I just want to say, this mod is awesome right off the bat. It's been a while since we've seen one of these, and just right off the bat, 170 plus buildable items in this mod. That is crazy. So to start off, you come over to Silverstead, which is located here on the map, not too far from Markarth. And you activate land for sale. Costs 2,000 golds, and you get the key or deed upon purchase. Sold. Alrighty, so to start out with, basically all you have is the land, and you come up to this carpenter's workbench. And as you can see here, you can build an alchemy shop, apiaries, barracks, fortifications, fountains, gardens, horse stables, merchant shops, pathways, the actual house itself. And you can even buy a horse. I mean, there's a lot to do. And I'm going to build it all now, and then I'll be back. Okay, guys, I'm back. So, I have built everything that was an available option at that workbench. Note that that is not everything you can build, just the exterior stuff. So right outside we now have fortifications and a gate, and it looks fantastic, really. And coming inside, right away you can see this awesome moving fountain. This thing is pretty sick, and it's a nice centerpiece, really. So over here we of course have the Dwemer themed stables. Look a lot like Markarth. They look good. This is my horsey. Hey horsey. And if we come over here, we have the Silverstead alchemy shop. So we're gonna go inside and take a look. Alrighty, we are now inside the alchemy shop. You can activate or deactivate the fire, which is pretty cool. And a nice little extra add-on to do. So as you can see, there's another workbench in here. So if we come here, we can build all different types of furniture, shelves, sink, store counter, blah blah blah, chandeliers. You can even hire an alchemist to work at the shop. And I'm gonna do that now, and then we'll be back. But this is kind of a quick look at what it looks like before. Alrighty, and this is the after. So we have purchased everything that we could buy at the workbench. The alchemist now has their own little, like, sleeping area, and there's even a sink that is activatable, and that's awesome. It's like a nice little touch that, while unnecessary, is very cool. And obviously in here we have a couple of alchemy posters and a workbench over here. Gotta stop talking like that. And a store counter with, of course, the alchemist that you can purchase from, which is awesome because it looks like they have a good selection. Alrighty, moving on. Okay, this is the barracks. It's probably the biggest building of the three that you have built. That does not include your house. And we're going to take a quick look inside, and then we will purchase furnishings one again to do it before and after. So as you can see, it's completely empty. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's a fireplace. Can I activate it? No, it does not appear I can. So not every fireplace is activatable, unless I'm just missing it, which is possible. Now this barracks is huge. I can't even find the workbench. Oh no. Yeah, I can't. Alright, so we're gonna do the before. As you can see, it's completely empty. Once I find the workbench, we'll do the after. Okay, and this is the after. Now I forgot to show you everything that was able to build, but I will go over it as we walk through. Obviously we have chandeliers and foyer fountains and plants, and it looks really good now. We have some more chandeliers, a rug, we have a bar area, and there's even an oven, proper fireplace, now with a beautiful deer head upon it. We have a dining table over here, and if we continue on, we have cedary. Cedary, everyone needs it. There's a basement as well, so if we go down here, we can look at the basement. I gotta stop saying here like that. I feel stupid. Add, activate. You must build... Okay, so obviously this will be connected to your manor at some point if you do build it. Which obviously we will cover that shortly. Alrighty, moving on. So we're gonna take a run real quick, like. So now, if you come here... This is the bathroom, I do believe? Yes, it is. So we have a bath area here, just a small area where you can sit and stuff for all your role-playing needs. We have a sink, which is activatable. Some more chandeliers. Gotta cover the chandeliers, and even have an activatable shower, which is pretty awesome. It fills up with water and stuff. Looks really cool. Who knew we had the technology for showers in Skyrim? I did not, but now I know. We have some bunks for as many followers as you feel the need to have. So, that's pretty good. Yep, that's more barracks. There's one more room I want to show you. Obviously, we have the main hall fountains. And more barracks. And I must have already covered the kitchen. It's awkward. It's real awkward. Yeah, so the kitchen was that bar area back there. I'll cover it once more, since I know what it is now. Obviously, we have the oven and the cooking pot. And this is the barracks for all your followers to sleep and stuff. So now we're going to move on. And our last building before going on to the main building is the Silverstead Trader, which is basically a merchant shop. So we're going to go on in and take a look at the before, and then proceed to the after. So once again, it looks very, very similar to the alchemy, which is not really that surprising because they look the same. If we come over to the workbench, you can see we have chair, some beds, sink, nothing too crazy. Basically the same as the alchemy shop, minus the alchemy related things. And here we have the after. Not quite as lavish as the alchemy shop, but very good. Despite that, we have a nice little East Empire Company warehouse sign in the background. It looks really good. Oh, you can even take some locks and nails for building there. And obviously the merchant named Hodkus. What an interesting name. So now we're ready to move on to our actual home. So we'll do that now. Okay, we're about halfway up the mountain, which is where your home is. So all your followers and shops are beneath you. And this is where the beehives are located at, so you can harvest and collect your bees. Which is very nice. And there's actually a garden here too, so you can plant stuff if you want to. We're going to continue running up the mountain side to our actual home. And here it is. So this is your home. Got some nice scenery out here. And what looks like more planting. Yes, so you can plant something there if you want to. And we're going to go inside now to the Silverstead Manor. What a fancy name. Silverstead Manor. You feel fancy living there, really. So this looks very similar to the barracks, but I'm sure there are some differences. As you can see, it's bare as usual. And if we come over here to look at the foyer workbench, this is just for the foyer, which makes me feel like I missed some stuff, but I don't think I did. As you can see, there's quite a bit of furniture, and even some chests and some other stuff, so we're gonna do that. Maybe there'll be more workbenches too. Alrighty, we're back, and this is your house in the after you've built everything, and it looks pretty awesome right off the bat. More fountains, and you know, fountains are fancy, so we gotta have lots of them. And we have an astrolabe here, which is pretty cool looking. The main dining area, so you can eat with quite a few people here. We've got a bar area. This is actually the kitchen, so not a bar, just a kitchen. Got that sink. Got some storage areas. A fire, cooking pot, oven. Got meat storage. There is themed storage, as you can see here. Fruit, vegetable, salt, so on and so forth. Over here we have the study, where you can put a shit ton of books, which I really like, because collecting books in Skyrim is a little bit of a passion of mine. We have a lectern here, so you can, you know, pretend you're reading this book. Some storage right here, and black book storage, so you can have your black books just like sitting here looking awesome, which is really cool. Over here we have more fountains, and that's actually it for this entire area. This is considered all the foyers, so there's actually another workbench here, which is really cool. This is the hallway workbench. And if we look here, you can see there's bathroom, children's, weapon racks. So I'm going to build all this, and then we'll be back. Okay, guys, so we've finished the hallway, which also includes all the bedrooms and the bathroom left. So this is the main hallway. As you can see here, we have the Arcane Enchanter with some cool themed storage. Over here, some alchemy storage, and of course the alchemy table. We have fountains, plants, all that good stuff. We have all the different shrines to the different gods in the game. And here we have the bathroom, which of course has another bathtub. Some storage for towels, sink, and another working shower. Looking good. Oh, and of course, there's the mirror here, which you can change your appearance in. I won't do it now, but as you can see, there is a E to activate change appearance, which is pretty awesome. Over here, we have the children's room. So, if you have any children that you've adopted, looks like you can have up to 6 different beds. Wow. A little toy soldier to fight against, some toy chests, which, you know, if you have any toys, you can put them in there. Various storage places, just a simple little room. You even have a little display case that you can put in. Looks like it's a dagger rack, which is pretty cool. And finally, there is the master bedroom. So you come in here as tiered steps, which are pretty cool. A nice bed, and over here, I love this. I don't really know what's going on in here, but I love it. It's like a little mushroom display box sort of thing. It even looks like there's a cave down there, so you know, if you feel like going in there, you can. And over here is a secret. Actually, so you have different amulets to the different gods you can display here. Did not realize this is here. Pretty awesome, and there's even some weapon racks over here. So if we open up this wardrobe, as you can see, there's nothing inside. Oh my gosh, a false back panel. This thing is awesome. This is your trophy room. It has displays for pretty much everything in the game, from the claws to Black Star, Ebony Blade, all the crazy artifacts, the Dragon Priest mask. I mean, it has... Stop moving! Ugh, it's so creepy. No, the mannequins are moving. It's really uncomfortable. Don't look at me. So yeah, that's the trophy room. Looks awesome. There's even a little drop-off chest here, which is cool. I don't like that these mannequins are moving. Usually when they move, they stop moving if I look at them, but these guys, no. No, they don't care. They don't care. Alrighty, so that's the trophy room. And last but not least, but maybe, we have a door to Skyrim, and a door to the basement. So we can go into that if we choose. I think we'll start with going through this door, see where it leads. Got a nice little Daedric Axe loading screen. Ooh. Who needs jump cuts? I don't need them. The jump cuts are for losers! Okay, I'll jump cut. This is taking longer than expected. Alright, looks like we're on some sort of balcony. Another fountain, because, you know, they're awesome. They have to be everywhere. More planters so you can plant stuff, and... Whew! And that is quite a view down there. Can't really see it without jumping up here, though, but wow, that looks good. That looks really good. You can see Markarth over there, so we're not too far from Markarth. And conveniently enough, there is a door to the basement, so we'll do that now. Well, guys, I thought we were done, but we are not. The basement has another workbench, and it's pretty huge down here, so... Looks like you can have an armory, more alchemy and smithing areas, more of pretty much everything, so I'll build that now and then we'll show it off. And here we are in the finished basement. Now before I continue, there is a shelf in the master bedroom that you can turn off all these workbenches so they won't always be there, just in case you didn't know. And by didn't know, I mean how could you possibly know since I haven't told you. So we have an imbuing chamber, which I don't know what that is, but it looks cool and fancy. So obviously we have all the different makers. You even have a staff enchanter here, which is pretty awesome. That looks really good. Over here we have like a forge area. Workbench has like iron battle axe materials. Looks pretty awesome. And in here we have storage for weapons, armor, pretty much everything you make here, even crossbows. You don't see that every day. And we have a door here, which leads to a huge room for displaying everything. Again, just tons of mannequins and weapon displays. There's even like a pool in the middle here, which looks really cool. And wow, this place is freaking crazy. There's so much. If you're doing this legitimately without cheating, then you will be here a while. Anyway, guys, that leads to the barracks. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Skyrim Mod Reviews. Tune in next week. Bye-bye.